I clean office towers overnight, and last week a guy I hadn't spoken to in almost 10 years shoved a gun in my ribs and tried to make me rob one of them. The job is as boring as it sounds. Keyring, floor buffer, 3 buildings downtown between midnight and 6, always by myself. It pays barely over minimum. I took it because nobody talks to you at 3 a.m. No boss, no customers, just me in a vacuum. So when I heard somebody groaning out by the loading dock, I honestly felt bad and jogged over. A guy was down on the concrete, curled around himself, holding his side like his ribs were broken. I knelt to check on him. He caught my wrist, pressed something hard and cold against my stomach, and stood up grinning. "Been a long time," he said. It was Vince. We grew up on the same block. He was the kid who'd dare you to do anything, the one who treated every rule like a suggestion. A door slid open behind me, and 2 guys I'd never seen pulled me into the back of a work van. "Where are we going?" I said. "I'm on the clock, man. I can't lose this." Vince laughed. "You're about to make more in one night than that mop pays you in 2 years. Relax." That's when my stomach dropped. Whatever this was, I wanted no part of it. He laid out the plan on the drive. The middle building on my route, the one I have keys to, he needed me to badge in like a normal shift, walk to the freight elevator, and prop the loading door so it wouldn't latch. "You go in every night. The cameras don't even blink at you. Easiest money you'll ever make." "What's in there?" I asked. He just smiled. "Not your problem." "It's my problem if I'm the one badging in," I said. "I'm not doing anything until you tell me what you think is in my building." He went quiet, then leaned in close. "How much you make a year?" I figured a bribe was coming. 38. "Do this and I hand you 76 tonight, cash, double it. Walk away and you never see me again." When I shook my head, his face changed. He pressed the gun up under my chin and whispered that we might be old friends, but he'd use it if I made him. "Now go badge in and get rich." They shoved me out at the curb. I thought about running, but they had a van and I had a mop bucket, so I went in. Inside, our overnight guard, an older guy named Ray, was at the desk doing a crossword. I badged through and walked straight up to him. "Ray, listen to me and don't look up," I said quietly. "There's 3 guys outside about to come through the freight dock. I don't know what they're after. Hit your panic button and get in the back room right now." He blinked at me. "What are you, panic button, please?" I said it one more time and turned around before I lost my nerve. I was halfway across the lobby when the freight door banged open and Vince and his 2 guys came through fast, weapons up. Ray had already slammed the security gate and dropped behind the counter. Vince spun on me. "What did you tell him?" "That he doesn't know you," I said, "and that this is the dumbest plan I've ever heard." One of his guys started kicking at the security gate to get to Ray. I grabbed the barrel of Vince's gun to shove it away from me, and it bent. Plastic, lighter than a stapler. The whole thing was a spray-painted replica. He'd never once had a real gun on him. I ripped it out of his hand. By then, 2 more guards were coming down the stairwell, and these ones had the real thing. It was over in under a minute. They put all 3 of them face down on the floor. I asked Ray afterward what we even had in that building. He said a diamond wholesaler leased the 9th floor, and their vault that night was holding close to $9 million in stones. Vince tried to rob a $9 million vault with a toy from a gas station. As they walked him out to the cars, I asked him why. Why a fake gun? Why a plan this doomed from the start? He looked almost relieved, like he'd finally set something heavy down. "I owe people," he said. "Real ones. The kind you don't get to walk away from." He nodded toward the squad car. "In there. They can't touch me." This was the only exit I had left, man. Then he ducked into the backseat without a fight, and for the first time the whole night, he actually looked calm.